Oh, hi there. Just caught me enjoying some good old dick. This is the second video of the day. My outfit's changed. What's happened, Tom? I did some workout, and then I saw Teal do one of these videos, and I was like, I love those videos. I hope she tags me in it. Please tag me in it, 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 please tag me in it. You know what? She didn't tag anyone. Because she's a disgusting person. So I was like, hey Teal, how come no tag? She was like, I didn't think anyone would do it. It's like, I fucking would. So she was like, do it. So here I am. About to answer 17 questions. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. How did you get your YouTube username? Really? It's pretty self-evident. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be? And why? Well, I've often joked about changing my name to Henry Q. Tinkledink, because I would just like to see people's reactions when they're like, yes, Mr. Q Tinkledink. I'd make the Q part of the last name. It wouldn't actually be an initial for the middle name. But no, in reality, I am changing my name. My current last name is Connolly. I'll do a whole video on this, I don't want to go too far into it. But it's going to be Snow, because there's a lot of things. I'm not a Connolly. My name is not my own. If you go back in time and give yourself, younger self, advice, what would it be and why? Don't do anything an idiot would do. Therefore, as hopefully my younger self would do stuff, and before he did stuff, he'd think, is this something an idiot would do? And then if he thought, yeah, he wouldn't do it. How old were you when you first learned to blow a bubblegum bubble? I don't know, probably about 6. That's probably when I, ran down to the corner shop with like the money I'd secured from searching in the wood chip area and brought some Hubba Bubba. Oh my god, those were the days. What did you want to be when you were little? That is a good question. I don't think it's changed that much. I wanted to be a leader. I wanted to be someone in charge of someone else. I remember, this is one of the random memories I have, is sitting in assembly and thinking like, there's enough kids here, we could overthrow this school if we wanted to. So I just kept thinking, just like, someone needs to do something. What if I just stand up and lead some sort of rebellion? Yeah. What do you order at Starbucks? Coffee. What's the hardest you've ever laughed? I've laughed until I physically couldn't breathe and my ribs hurt, and then I laughed some more. Yeah, that hard, I guess. If you could play any musical instrument, what would it be and why? We've been discussing this recently, and I think the best instrument you can learn is the banjo. Now, hear me out, right? Just walking down the street, and everyone's feeling really calm and really thing, and then suddenly, and then everyone just reflexively clenches their anuses and looks out for the fucking rednecks. Oh my god, it would just be the best. What's your favourite thing to do when you're upset? Alright, this is the least manly thing ever, and I'll admit to it, okay? Because I'm nice, and I like you guys, and you're not going to tell anyone. But if I'm really, really upset, as I was, towards the end of December, I tend to just, curl up in a ball and hug a cushion and be like, please go away, world. What's your favourite movie? Fuck it, I can't think of one movie I like more than the others. So we'll take top 5. It's not even a top 5, it's just 5 films that I utterly adore. Starting off with the cheesy 80s, Breakfast Club. If you've ever been a teenager, you will get this film. It's one of my favourite films. This film is 89 years old now, but it's so fucking beautiful. I don't know, if you have the time to sit down and watch 3 hours almost of silent German film and watch it. I actually watched the Giorgio Moroder cut today while I was doing my workout. In that one, Giorgio Moroder basically is a famous music producer, and the film used to be severely incomplete. This is the most complete cut. It was released in 2010, and he wanted to just get the story out there in a comprehensible form. So what he did was took the film, shortened it down to 1 hour and 25 minutes, made a load of changes to make it flow smoother, just took out some of the subplots that didn't make any sense because they were missing footage that hadn't been recovered until 2008. But the big change he made was he put a load of contemporary for the time music over it. He worked with all these artists Freddie Mercury appears on the soundtrack, wrote a song for it, and it's utterly just crazy. Like people, it's a real point of contention within the fan base of Metropolis, the film. But I really liked. It's great to work out. Probably my favourite film from like the last decade. It's like Drive. You might notice this shit is still in its wrapping. I brought it just before Christmas. I'd say it's my favourite film. I was one of those terrible shitlords that downloaded it or watched it on TV and then didn't pay for it. So I thought I was in HMV and it's like, this is my favourite film. I should really pay the thing. Pay for it. And the soundtrack is phenomenal. Like if you like 80s synthwave, or synth pop, it's fucking amazing. Talking about Metropolis and 80s synth, fucking Blade Runner. Now why is Metropolis like thing to this? Well, it was one of Ridley Scott's inspirations, especially for the architecture. In fact, a certain building is almost directly ripped from Metropolis and placed directly into Blade Runner's landscape. It's so good. And yeah, it's got a soundtrack with Vangelis, he did such a fucking good job. It's so synthy though. Oh, it's so perfect. It's one of the films where I think I identify pretty strongly with the antagonists rather than the protagonist. I don't know. Oh, and to top it all off, today is the day Roy Batty would have been put into service as a Nexus 6 replicant. So, in around 4 years' time, well, it's technically 3 years because this film takes place 3 years from now. He'll be fighting Harrison Ford, and he'll be coming face to face with his maker, and he'll tell his maker, "I want more life, fucker." Right, and the other tenuous link, we'll go back to Harrison Ford again. And you see in my video today, I talked about Francis Ford Coppola, and yeah, it's fun fact. This was originally George Lucas's idea, and he wanted to go shoot it while in Vietnam, while the Vietnam War was still happening. And yeah, it's based on Hearts of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, which is an amazing book. I mean, when I say based on, it's very loosely based on. What's one food you cannot live without? Pizza. Fucking pizza. Favourite pizza? Oh, favourite dessert? No. No. Big dessert fan. Ice cream's pretty okay. I mean, it's evil, and it's like the worst thing you can eat, but it's pretty okay. What is your favourite pizza topping? I like to keep it plain. Just whack some tomato on there, and then whack some fucking mozzarella. It's nice. I'm happy with just that. Would you rather have the superpower to read minds, or the superpower to be invisible? Now, for me to want to be able to read minds, I don't know, I'd feel like people would have to have interesting thoughts for me to steal. And I don't know, I don't feel that way. Now, the problem with being invisible is, as Teal said in her video, it invites some rather dangerous things. I don't know. I think being invisible, despite the fact, it's pretty dangerous power to have because it might corrupt. That great power comes great responsibility, yeah? So I guess I'll take that and probably use it for bad. Steal a whole bunch of money. Buy myself an island somewhere with a volcano, start a secret volcano base. And then when they send in like the James Bond character to come take me out, just be invisible. He'll be like, where the fuck is he? I've shown up all this way and I've shown... In fact, what I'll do is I'll just stand behind him and like put up the cat ears and then just make myself visible for a second, like, ooh. Oh my god, that'd be funny. What did you do for your last birthday? Don't know, Tom, what did we do for our last birthday? Good fucking... We played Metal Gear Solid 5, that's what we did. We played Metal Gear Solid 5. You know what? Hideo Kojima wished me a happy birthday. Well, not really, the game wished me a happy birthday, but deep down, in here, I knew that happy birthday was from Kojima Senpai. If you had one personal selfish wish, what would it be and why? Everybody wants to rule the world. Like, I can't guarantee that I would be a fair or a just ruler. But it'd be entertaining. Like, I mean, sure, I'd insist on launching France into space, and sure, I'd insist on Australia being nuked off the planet because that's Nopesville, and sure, I might stage Hunger Games for fun, but it's fine. Free cheesecake for all. That's like my promise, by the way. If I get to be king of the world, you guys are getting cheesecake. Oh fuck, cheesecake is my favourite dessert. Ah, Jesus. If you were a Pokemon, what would you be called? And what would you look like? I don't know. I feel if I was a Pokemon, I'd be one of those ones that's like Magikarp, you know, absolutely fucking useless until a certain point. Because just look at me. Before I was, now I'm a beautiful fucking specimen. I am a Gyarados bitch. No, not quite yet. I'll get there. You know, I feel like I'm just like, at the moment, I'm at the point where it's like, oh, your Magikarp is evolving. So I guess I would be like, I don't know. Can I just be Magikarp and Gyarados? I don't need to be a fucking Pokemon. I'm not creating an OC for you guys. Anyway, this video has gone on for far too long. So, love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.